Come here.
Welcome to the Nerd Dungeon. Tonight we are going to be doing our Kliq Talk, as always. We are on a new night for Kliq Talk. So this is going to be interesting for us. We will be doing Kliq Talk on Wednesdays for the next few months, as I can foresee, depending on what my next semester looks like in college. So, how's everybody's evening going?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think we had a definitely good start to the week with Monday. Like I said, I appreciate how Monday was. Big shout out to Big Dub. Big shout out to my boys right here for holding it down. And just we had like I said, I think that Big Dub really came through, and we had some major people in the chat. We had a couple of our loyal people like Joe Scroll and Nadia. We had like our regulars coming in, and I was very happy with the support and love. I look forward to doing it again this Monday with Sentry the Mad Collector. He's going to be coming through. And yeah, whoever has their iPhone near the thing.
I think you guys did a great job without me. I appreciate you guys doing that. Like I said, I have school on Mondays now, so I'm not always able to be here. But
What's
my
up,
guys
Nadia?
got my back. You guys did a wonderful job with Big Dub, and that was an awesome show. And shout out to Smitty and Rob for holding up the fort.
Yeah.
Dre's computer went kaput.
Hey, my computer didn't go kaput. I did really well. I was quite happy with how the show went. And like I said, Big Dub did awesome. And you know, I think it was a lot of fun. And I look forward to doing it again next Monday.
Yeah. So like he said, check it out next Monday. Let's get into Kliq Talk, guys. Like, how if you guys don't know, Kliq Talk is something we like to do weekly. We just come around. We're called the Kliq. We love wrestling. We love pop culture. We love comic books. We love anything that nerdy or whatever or geeky in some people's minds.
Yeah.
Today.
But it's been a crazy week in wrestling.
It has.
So,
we're not even. We can go into all that. Like,
so we're gonna first talk about this week in wrestling.
Stephanie?
What's happening, Tiny Ninja and Nadia? What's going on, you two? Thank you for jumping in. It's been a crazy week in wrestling, guys. Let's talk about a little bit of AEW. So,
all right, I'll go there because I was at the show on Saturday.
I know you were.
I posted to Facebook and Instagram. So, I will say the seats I had were not bad. Like they were the same seats I had with my wife and my daughter when she was there at Bojangles doing the national anthem when we had to sing, when Lana had to sing. So it was nice to actually have good seats in like a different area of the arena. The opening match, obviously, I was a little disappointed because Tony Khan came out during like the end of the dark matches that they did early on and was like, oh, we're going to get like a bunch of people to come out. Like all the champions are here, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, ooh, he had like even teased Bryan Danielson was there and they never showed up. So if he was in the back and he just didn't come out, I was kind of upset with that. But
after his match, honestly, did you think he would be there?
Yeah, I kind of did. I was hopeful. And I did like that Hook came out, like when Tony Khan at the end of his little promo, he was like, send in Hook. And Hook came out and like everybody just went crazy. I kind of, like I said, I enjoyed it overall. It was a good show. Adam Page sent everybody home at the end of the night and they did a dedication to Betty White. Those are for like the people that are not on my Facebook, but it was posted to my IG and to my Facebook page that Justin Long sang there, and he was they did the thank you for being a friend, and Adam Page sang it, and everybody in the arena was singing. It was a nice little send-off.
They posted it on their Instagram as well. It was kind of cool.
It was very, very nice as a send-off. Did I expect Sammy Guevara to win? Yes. Did I expect Riho to win? No.
It's true.
Especially when I made a joke that I was like, I got a t-shirt. I was like, I better be seeing the winner that got this T-shirt leave. I better leave the arena with her being the champion, and she did. But I feel like, Britt
That
Baker.
shirt's fire, though.
Oh,
I
thank
like
you.
that
Yeah.
shirt.
Honestly, the merch was very slim pickings. I even told my best friend who went with me to the show that you got the V shout, and he was like, lucky. And I was like, yeah, I know. But she did a really good job of holding the match down. I kind of wanted more, but again,
Here's another thing that I'll say. We'll get into WWE in just a minute. But here's another thing I'll say that AEW excels in, and it's their wardrobe. Like, whenever a wrestler comes out, they're always dressed to impress the audience, whether it be Street Fighter or whether it be, I know there was a Joker at one point in time. And I know WWE does it on occasion, but these guys do it like they show that they love their nerds.
Well, that's all Kenny Omega because he's a gamer. And most of the people on the show are gamers that have Twitch streams. So, I mean, the only problem with those damn shirts is that they're expensive.
Yeah.
And it's like on Pro Wrestling Tees, it's $45. At the show, it was $5 cheaper. But it was like, damn, y'all are killing me. Like, I mean,
they got our money. They get the money.
Oh, they got my money.
It's double trademarks.
Trademarks.
So, how do you guys feel about Adam Page being champ right now?
Are you listening? You're listening, Cornette. That's why you're talking like that, because Cornette doesn't think
I'm just serious. How do you guys feel about Adam Page being champ right now?
I'll shut up. Let them
be
go
worse.
Right.
I mean, from an AEW standpoint, obviously you had to give Kenny the break. So within the company, he is one of the most logical guys to have it on.
Yeah.
Just from a fan popularity and
my personal perspective.
What's going
What's
on,
up,
Eric?
two boys? My personal perspective, honestly, is I think I like Adam Page. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a great champion. But I think that they played on the audience, the popularity of him, and they're going to keep him going, and they're not giving it to the better wrestlers. Like, I think there are a couple better wrestlers in the company that I could see as champ. And just because they're not as popular, they're not going to get the belt.
I'm sure we could come up with a long list of people that would deserve the push because they are so saturated with talent.
That's true. They have a great variety.
We've kind of had that discussion a couple of times.
Yeah, they're overly saturated with talent. And I will state this. I'm not mad at Page being champion, but I will agree with Jim Cornette that Page didn't have the lead up of big main event stars that he would get matches over. It's not like Lashley, where Lashley got over guys like Roman Reigns and he got over guys like Rollins and Owens and several other big names. Like Big E's even had that little bit of hit during his run. He had big names he got over. But when you look at Adam Page, it's like he's had 3 guys that he got over, and then he was in that tag team that and I think Cornette said it best today. He was like, it didn't do shit for him. Putting a tag team strap on him was like it did nothing. And then you put him with the Dark Order, where he's not really with the Dark Order, but he's in the Dark Order, but he's not with the Dark Order. And then
it's an allyship, not a tag team.
Yeah,
so.
But it's like they're not elevated enough on the card to be in the main event. Like they're like some of them can be. I think like Stu Grayson and Evil Uno definitely have that ability, but they're not there yet. And Page already is there, so Page elevates them, but he doesn't get elevated himself. And it's like every time he's in the ring with Daniel Bryan, it's like they said if you muted the TV and you didn't know who was champion, you would almost expect that Daniel Bryan was champion and Paige was the challenger.
Right.
And I think that if you give Paige guys like Daniel Bryan, guys like CM Punk, guys like, Wardlow, that he could get the bigger matches out of, because Wardlow's still green, but if you got like Shawn Spears, if you had, I don't want to say Penta, I would have said Brian Cage because they did nothing with him, but if you, Jay Lethal, you could bring in guys that are like big name talents that could fight him and get him those bouts underneath him to legitimize his championship. Because I feel like he's not there yet. Yes,
I agree.
Well,
what's up, Bob?
Can I just say?
Go ahead, Robert.
Adam Page is the AEW answer to Big E. Popular with the fans. At some point, he's better off chasing than holding the title.
I could agree with that. He's better in the because,
whereas
like we
Big
said,
E, yes, there was a big uproar when he was going for the title, but then he had the title, and then he just kind of stood there.
Shit the bed. They shit the bed.
I think Paige is kind of doing the same thing. He took him 2 years to get the belt. He got it. Great, cool. Sell some T-shirts, sell some merch, but as you said, if you pause or if you mute the TV, you don't know who the champ is. Same thing.
Does Brian get another shot?
No.
Two Boys is asking. Because I think he had two shots.
He had his. They did his two. Right now, they're looking to do the Punk and MJF rivalry.
That would be cool. I like that rivalry right
Whose
now.
iPhone is next to the speaker? Ooh.
Next to the mic.
Yeah, because my phone is muted.
It's probably mine.
My phone hasn't been on in 2 years. As far as volume goes.
The wife found that funny, Bob, just so you know. She found it hilarious.
Yeah, it was probably mine.
Okay, because I was like, whoo!
But I mean,
it's a Samsung.
And going back through history, there's always been the champion or champions that when they held the title, you were happy for them, but it's like, okay, you're getting mediocrity out of that situation. I just think with Paige, it's the same thing.
Like, too cool. When they were champs, everybody was like, get rid of them. Like, we don't want this to be.
I wouldn't even say too cool. You're going, that's way below. That's C level. I'm talking.
Well, everybody wanted him at the time to get the championship at one time.
No, this would be like the Usos when they were still wearing face paint, having the tag belts, and then you strip them of the tag belts. They get repackaged, and then people are like, damn, this is what you needed to give them. They're repackaging. New Day.
So you're thinking Adam Page should be repackaged?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him some edge.
I think the cowboy gimmick works, but give him a little bit of edge. Yeah, I think if you heel turned them, it would be interesting. Like if you had like Punk versus a heel Adam Page, where that would be a good program because Punk would tear his ass up on the mic. Because MJF ain't ready. MJF is not ready for a title belt. He's just not.
No, not yet. I don't want to see that yet.
If you put a strap on him,
I'd like to see it if it was like an all-time favorite person that has the belt. That would be a cool title run for him. Like, everybody says he's the nowadays Roddy Piper, which I could kind of see that. I'm not going to say he is. I'm not going to say he's not. But Roddy was most popular when he was like fighting the really, really good guy, like Hulk Hogan or
Ultimate Warrior.
So if you put him in that type of match where it's a powerhouse and he's the really good boy, which I don't think AEW has yet. That's when
Piper was never the good boy.
No, I'm saying the people
Piper was best when he was the asshole.
Yeah, Piper was the.
I mean, he was I'm going to insult you, and I don't care.
Exactly.
And what are you
That's
going
why
to
I
do
said
about it?
he always went against the good boy, and he always went against the giant good boy, like Hulk Hogan or Ultimate Warrior, or when Randy Savage was not a heel, he went against him. It was those types of matches that lifted up Piper. You know what I mean? For me, anyway. I don't know about you guys, but for me, that's how I loved Piper. But with MJF, since he's considered the Piper, then I think that he needs something like that, but there's nobody in the company like that right now.
Well, you got to first off, you got to elevate your. The big thing Tony Khan's trying to do is produce these storylines with the lower talent, but they're so saturated with all this talent that, like, you get a guy like Jake Atlas that comes in who's leaps and bounds, an amazing wrestler, gets injured, so he's out for who knows how long. You have Adam Page and Red Dragon together, or Adam Cole, and Red Dragon. Adam Cole ain't doing nothing right now. He's in mediocre rivalries. This guy should be in a rivalry right now, set up to be against the Elite. That would be the best way to package him. And then Red Dragon should be contending for the tag titles. They are not a bad tag team. They're an amazing tag team. FTR, actually, if you follow Jim Cornette's thing, his ideal would be to have the Briscoes come in and FTR, and they'll be having the belts go back and forth, and that would be awesome because I love to see. I've met Jay and
Mark.
No, Jay and Mark Briscoe. I've met them at a house show here in Cabarrus. They're awesome guys. They're extremely talented. They don't have much in their careers left. I say get them out of GCW, put them in a freaking AEW ring against FTR, and you'd see some money matches. Because
yes, he did beat Jericho, and
he did.
And honestly, I mean, Dre, you kind of brought it up. Honestly, what I would love to see, rather than have him, basically go against, Punk. I mean, I would actually love to see them start a rivalry with Cole as to who's the bigger bad boy.
Well,
Who's
Cole
the
would
bigger
win
heel? Who's the bigger?
Cole's got way more. Oh, you're talking about Cole versus MJF?
Yeah.
Oh man, MJF is. I don't know if they would actually be willing to do that. I think it'd be a smart money move.
I think you'd get a lot of good mic time.
You want to push and elevate him as that? Put him against that guy that's had that and has had that, and has been the bad guy, the power guy.
Well, he's not much older than him either because MJF's only 24, 25, and then Adam Cole's only like 27, 28. So that puts him at a perfect age rivalry where like you would get some good like jaw jacking out of them both. And he would go after Britt Baker because MJF will come out and say
when you actually put them both in the ring, the match you would get out of both of them, or the matches,
you think would be money?
Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with that. I think I'd be down to see something like that.
Who's your tag team undercard? Like the ones that are flying under the radar for everybody in AEW.
Not green. FTR. FTR right now because they've been there since last summer and have not had an opportunity to really do much. And their rivalry right now, they're the best workers. They're the best. They got the best of the mic, and if given an opportunity, could put every tag team on a run.
They could. You either one of you have a tag team that you like?
No, not.
I'm going to go with Dre on this one.
I like FTR. FTR are hard-ass workers, and they're respectable. And I think I would go more of the comedic route. Honestly, I want to see John Silver and Reynolds get it.
No. Nope.
That would be a good tag team to get into the picture.
Nope. Dark Order is too much of a comedy act now. You need someone to come in there and straighten it out to then make them, in my mind,
that might happen.
Dark again.
There's actually
Bray Wyatt.
there's
Bray
actually
Wyatt was nice.
there was actually talks that who was the other one that they were talking about? It was Bray Wyatt or Rowan.
Yeah, Redbeard, Eric Redbeard,
Yeah.
as they call him now in the Indies.
Yeah, they were talking about Eric Redbeard.
I don't know. Even Redbeard wasn't much of a mic dude. He just was the Brody was the mic.
He was
the dude on the mic. Bray was the guy on the mic. You can't have like Malachi Black right now is your best like for dark promo is him, and then he has Brody King coming in to be.
I hope it's Brody King.
No,
everybody's saying is
he already signed. They already had the thing on Twitter, on Instagram that he's all elite. He's been signed. It's just I think he's finishing tour dates with another company and healing up from an injury, and he's going to come right in, and it's going to be him because they're the tag team champions, and I think PWG.
Mm-hmm.
So
Danhausen. I'll talk about Danhausen real quick.
All broken leg, you love him.
He is broken leg, and he's wheeling around on that little hover round. But he's still working. Like he's putting in his hours at shows and stuff like that. And he's also trying to get AEW to sign him. He recently got hired by A&W Root Beer just so he can throw that little. So he can throw that little, hey, AEW, come get me.
Well, I think he's going to get picked up. Tony Khan already said that on the Barstool Wrestling podcast that he's Dan. Everybody's been like, yeah, who's your big signee? And they're like, Danhausen. Everybody's asking for Danhausen. And he's like, I've looked at him. We're in talks. He's finishing up some stuff. We'll see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I think
we could get Danhausen versus Orange Cassidy.
That would be no. I would want Danhausen versus Punk.
That would
cool.
be funnier.
Danhausen versus the Pepsi Man.
The Pepsi Man.
You took my move, Danhausen's move. You must pay me monies.
Millions of dollars.
Millions. Keep giving. More. I think Danhausen is a good gimmick. But
Danhausen
he is a good wrestler.
I was gonna say Danhausen with the proper like story in the proper direction. He did move up. He can use the comedy to his advantage, but be a more serious wrestler.
He's put on some shows, man. I love Danhausen. Like I'll watch his indie stuff because that's how good he is.
His fault. He really got me. He got me hooked on Danhausen. So
I did.
I like Danhausen. I'm not even gonna front. I'd like him too. So
he was cool. So moving on, let's get into WWE. I know it's been a weird week for WWE. They actually put on a good show, so I was kind of happy about that.
Let's put the Hurt Business back together to break them up again for the third time. The most over factors they have. Yeah,
that was Monday. Monday sucks. We all know this. Monday Night Raw is not what it used to be. The new show is SmackDown.
It still sucks.
That show was good. I enjoyed 90% of the matches on SmackDown. There was one or two that I didn't care for. But I like the Brock acknowledge me reference. That was kind of funny. I like the whole Nikki Ash turning on Rhea.
That was poor booking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I know, but it was still a good concept behind it. And I know you're not the biggest WWE fan anymore, but
No. I'm a fan of wrestling, and I'm a fan of good booking. Nikki Ash, when they did the almost a superhero gimmick, that gimmick was meant to get little kids on board, little girls, that it was to compete against the girls that were into Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks, Bayley, top name talent. And Nikki Cross is not there yet. She was a crazy psycho screaming chick in NXT, which worked for her. They brought her in. They brought her into WWE. It still worked for her.
I didn't like the whole Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss.
Best friend. That was stupid, and that's where it went down. But then, like we said, you repackage somebody, and boom, you repackage the person, and that's what happens.
So I'm trying to think of if there's any matches you would like to. We got Seth versus Roman coming up, and I honestly, here's the thing: is like it's coming up at the Royal Rumble, which I'm going to probably be watching. But it's Seth versus Roman, and beyond your guys' belief, I'm actually pulling for Seth Rollins. I think he needs to win that title because
the conventional wisdom is going to be Seth is going to win the Universal title, take it over to Raw. Brock is going to go on to SmackDown with his title and still battle Roman.
See, my daughter's saying it. She don't want Seth to win or Roman to win, or Roman to be a part of anything. She's like, no. She don't like Roman.
But Seth has to win so that way he can go on to battle Big E and Big E can win the title back and get his WrestleMania.
I'm looking forward to seeing something happen. I don't even care about the main event, the title matches. I care more about the Rumble itself.
I was about to say the same exact thing.
The titles, I could give two shits about it. You put the straps on two guys I don't care about. One's a part-timer that doesn't do shit for the belt, and he's okay. He's moderately funny now, but whatever. And you have the other guy who is COVID can beat him. You have COVID can kill him. No offense. I'm being very real.
It's true.
It's a scary thing that an illness could take his championship at any time during this pandemic. And that is a scary thought. And those are the two champions you have right now that people are kind of like, so
he couldn't they couldn't do the vaccine because of the remission and everything.
Exactly.
Like that, so.
And now look at time. What are you going to have? Shinsuke got a broken hand and hasn't been on TV in 2 months wrestling. What forbidden door are you going to open like he did with Mickie James?
Dude, that was
Matt Cardona, dude.
I ain't going to lie. That was a pull for WWE to pull Mickie James out of nowhere.
Scott D'Amore needs money.
So, let's see what everybody's saying that's going to happen.
I mean, as of right now, it's the big draw is going to be Charlotte looking to win. You know, like because they said Charlotte's going to enter and win, like she's going to do it what they did with like Roman did or not Roman, like Lesnar did a few years ago, where Drew McIntyre won it.
I mean,
they're saying
honestly,
that they're saying one of three surprise entrants for the men's. It could be Walter, which would be cool if he won it all. It could be The Rock.
No, he's working on Black Adam and he's doing too many other projects right now.
Or it could be Chris Jericho.
No, Jericho would get booed out the building, and they already said that at Booker T's podcast.
Yep.
Booker T already said that if Jericho came out, they'd boo him out of the building.
5 forbidden hidden door Royal Rumble entrants. Will Ospreay.
Nope.
Yeah, right.
That wouldn't happen.
That won't happen. He's in New Japan.
Yeah.
And he can't travel over here. And plus, why would he even think to come? New Japan doesn't have a good relationship with WWE. Actually, if anything, New Japan has a really bad relationship with WWE.
Bray Wyatt?
Nope. They won't bring him back. He's not stupid.
Nick Aldis?
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
Exactly. No, I don't think anybody would care. And he has the 10 pounds of gold. Why would you go to the NWA?
He doesn't have it. It's Trevor Murdoch, doesn't it?
Yeah, Trevor Murdoch has it. So why would it even matter?
And then they got Braun Strowman.
No.
Strowman's not coming back. He's got the best gimmick going right now.
Oh yeah, he's the Titan, bro.
He's Titan.
He's the Titan. He is accepted he's not coming back. And why would you bring him back for a one-off to then fire him again later?
So who do you want to win the Royal Rumble?
Depending on with the entrance, who I would like to see. I'm gonna go completely
Men's and women's.
For men's, I'm gonna go with Xavier Woods. We've been saying it for long enough. If Big E got a shot, and we've been kind of seeing it, let Woods shoot his shot. He's king of the ring. You got to make some use out of that damn title that he's won. So, and as far as women, Liv Morgan.
I would like that.
That's who I would like.
Smitty?
Well, honestly, on the women's side, I'd love for you to have a surprise and bring Alexa back.
She's actually coming back. She's actually was in the last taping of Raw. So that's a possibility.
So for me, I would say, yeah, Alexa for women. Although everybody here is pulling for Liv. I mean,
I'm not pulling for Liv to win the Royal Rumble. That would be nice for her to win.
But everybody here has basically has said at one time or another,
oh yeah,
she deserves the push.
She does. But so does Alexa.
And honestly, I mean, you guys know how I feel about Woods, so I would agree with Dre. I mean, you gave him, he got King of the Ring. There's no reason, and he's done big matches. I mean, again, especially against Lashley, there's no reason he can't win.
He's got to win over Lashley.
That he can't or doesn't deserve to get King of the Ring as well.
Liz says she thinks somebody dumb will win it.
Rumble, sorry. He already has King of the Ring.
Liz says she thinks somebody dumb will win it. Welcome back to the chat, Liz.
All right. This is my turn. The men. This is the way I see the title picture playing out. Would be, I think Seth will win, go back to Raw. Then you'd have Brock and Roman on SmackDown. So therefore, as much as I think Woods would be a good person to win, it's not going to matter because he's going to go to Raw and what fight Seth. Because Brock and Roman are going to go at it for Mania, and to fulfill Liz's someone dumb theory, Austin Theory will win.
I can see that,
and it would be Austin versus Seth, and I think you get. You get some money moments out of it. For the women,
bro.
For the women, if she's gonna stick around and wrestle for a while, Beth Phoenix.
That'd be cool.
I don't think she's entering because she's in that match with her husband.
Yeah.
People have fought twice.
Yeah. Becky.
That's true, but I don't see her doing it because she's been an announcer for a long time.
I would like Owens to win too. That's not a bad pick.
Yeah,
well, make the case for KO winning. If Seth wins the title, like I said he's going to, and like we all think he's going to, Owens winning the Rumble and going after Seth wouldn't be a bad story either.
That wouldn't be a bad line. No, that would be. You could build off of that.
I mean, you'd make a case for Big E, you'd make a case for Woods, you'd make a case for just about half the roster. I mean, shit. The way they're catapulting Braun Breaker, why not Braun?
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a dumb fucking decision. Let's do it.
Well, they're
Braun Breaker, Braun 2 belts, Universal Champ and the NXT Champ. Why not?
You gotta do Steiner math.
But no. My pick just told me Austin Theory. I think Vince is so high on him right now. I think he'll do it.
I'm going to go with a left field one because I heard something on a podcast today
I would put left field with Austin Theory.
You did.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Not saying you didn't.
Left field can you go?
Huh?
How left field are you going to go? Because Bob's was really left field.
Yeah. So somebody said something on a podcast today that made me think, and I was listening to it, and she was talking about how her and her sister are going to be in the Royal Rumble, and if she wins, that they would go for the tag team belt, kind of like a FU to both of the champs. And it was the Bellas. And I think that Nikki could win it. And it would be interesting to see them say, screw you to the champs and go for the tag titles. That'd be interesting to me.
That is what Liz is looking for, something dumb to happen.
That's right there.
Thank you, JC. You
use the internet for that dumb one.
For the men's, I want somebody to go up against Roman. And
it's not going to happen. Brock's going to do it.
Lesnar, exactly.
I think Roman and Lesnar will still be champs after Rumble.
Lesnar and Roman are going to be fighting at Mania for the title.
But
yeah, they're fighting for. They're not okay. Let's get this clear. We all know Seth is winning the Universal title to bring it to Raw. So the WWE title goes to SmackDown. SmackDown is going to be Lesnar and Roman, with Roman winning at Mania against Lesnar, and then Lesnar saying goodbye for 6 years. And Rollins will either be facing Lashley or Owens,
Austin Theory.
or me.
Well, here's the dumb one, or here's the dumb left field one again. I'm going to go with a surprise entrant and say Tommaso Ciampa wins it all.
And he just got a main
as
roster
much
call.
as I would love to see that happen, that ain't gonna happen.
I would love to see that.
That would be a great one. I agree.
I would too, but it ain't gonna happen.
That's a pipe dream.
If he was winning it for for the NXT title, yeah. If it was a little 10-man battle royal and winner gets to fight Braun Breaker, yeah, Tommaso Ciampa would win it. But we're talking about the Royal Rumble, where Vince McMahon's in charge even more. No, ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, we see how much Vince McMahon's in charge. Last time they lost, his way didn't happen in the Royal Rumble. He tore both his quads.
Yeah, that was the best moment ever.
To see him
he sauntered down there and
he laughed at himself.
He did. To see him sitting there pointing at everybody yelling from the floor. All right. Moving on. Let's get into Marvel and DC. So I brought this up to a couple friends of mine, and I wanted to see what you guys think. Has Marvel and DC flip-flopped in the movie and TV series? And do you think, it's a two-part question, do you think they are creating a new Avengers type program to where they're introducing everybody and they're just going to blare it out again? Like Kate Bishop as Hawkeye and Yelena as Black Widow, and are they pulling another Avengers to where they're introducing new characters and then going to say
right.
This is the new Avengers?
All right, I'm gonna hit this out. I'm gonna hit this one because they already have stated that they're doing the Young Avengers, which Kate Bishop is a member of.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're looking at a younger Marvel universe, you would have Kate Bishop, Yelena Belova. You'd have Isaiah Bradley's grandson as Patriot, because that's who his character would be.
Mm-hmm.
You would have Vision, the White Vision would be the leader. You'd have She-Hulk step in as a mainstay to help out. You would have Wiccan, who's around, and he's the son of Black Widow, of Scarlet Witch. I mean, you have several characters that have already been pre-established and ordained inside of the MCU. So the Young Avengers is something that already is stated and is on the docket to be made for 2023, 2024. So they're not, DC has not flipped. And I'm going to say this very flat out. If anybody thought DC took over the movie universe, I can't even say it with a straight face. DC cannot make a good live action movie because they don't have an established universe.
It's true.
If you look at Spider-Man's in an established universe. Mobius is in an established universe. Venom is in an established universe. I can go down the list. The Flash, now let's go to the Arrowverse. On TV, the Arrowverse exists. That is the only one that's an actual composite universe where many superheroes exist at the same time. The movie universe, if they decide to fix it in Flashpoint with the Flash's movie, it might be able to salvage what they have. But they're not going to touch Marvel. Marvel has got too much stuff going on positive for it that even if you have a shitty movie like Eternals,
Hey, Eternals wasn't as bad as people say.
Bob, go ahead, bro.
I'm pretty certain Marvel has stolen the TV universe from DC. DC is just standing there with their finger up their ass.
Mm-hmm.
I, for years ago, used to love the Arrowverse. Loved Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow. I watched all that for a while, and I enjoyed it. But as the seasons got on, the stories just got a little bit more far-fetched.
Continuous.
Because they're beating a dead horse. Marvel, they get right to the point. With WandaVision, it was 6 episodes. You got the gist of what was going on.
And
Loki,
they introduced
same
the characters.
thing. Exactly. They did a great job of telling their story in a short period of time while still advancing the movies and advancing what you're going to see next come on Disney Plus.
Hell yeah.
DC in the last 10 years of them being on CW they've never really advanced the movies because they're separate. That's stupid.
Hold on. They did, like Dre was saying, if they wanted to fix it, it would be in Flashpoint because they did have the cameo between the two. So
yes,
I will say,
and Ezra Miller.
I will say that if they wanted to fix it, it would be him.
So in the last 10 years of them having relevant TV shows, they've segued to the movies once.
Yep.
Once.
I agree.
Marvel has had a year, and they've segued to the movies how many times?
I agree.
Exactly. So Marvel has overtaken. The only thing I think DC has to let to stand on is their animated stuff.
Yep. Their animated universe is by far their best. Hands down.
The animated front, you
can't touch them. Yeah, you can't touch their
bullshit. Bullshit.
On what?
Oh,
let's hear it.
Here he is. I love it. Come at me. Let's go.
First of all, you can't call Wanda or Hawkeye really TV series. They're mini events.
Mini-series, yeah.
So you can't call them series. So they haven't taken over the TV shows because you haven't put out a TV show since Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., which you screwed up.
Well,
so no, they have not taken over DC's ownership of being able to put out a good TV show.
Okay. I would still take the miniseries that Marvel has done.
I'm not taking away from
you can go
miniseries.
You can go through the 8 seasons of The Flash and grab 6 episodes, and none of them will hold up to WandaVision. You can grab 6 episodes.
You're out of your damn mind. You're out of your damn mind.
You can't even do that because you've got way more content in the TV series than you have in 6 episodes.
True.
So it's an unfair. You're not comparing apples to apples.
If you take the first season of Flash compared to the first season of WandaVision, I'll watch Flash all day. And if you take the first season of Arrow to the first season of WandaVision, I'll watch
Arrow. First of all, both of those had more episodes than WandaVision.
All right, let me defend Bob.
So, once again,
the Marvel
you're not
ones
comparing
are more
apples to apples. Because you're playing...
Go ahead, Dre.
First of all, DC has always been darker. So in Marvel, you're playing to the comic aspect of it. That's all part of the movies. It's all part of the miniseries.
And the audience on the CW is teens. It's not adults. It's teens. So yes, they're going to have a bit of a teeny bopper.
Let me defend Bob. Let me defend Bob on this one because he and I both
defending. He can defend himself.
Okay.
I like it when Smitty gets spicy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna don't make me get spicy back because the shirt will come off and I'll be ready to throw hands.
Hey,
I'm just saying that for me,
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Whether it's an 18,500 episode of whatever. The Marvel is using their TV series.
Is it just Peter's
miniseries?
He's lagging.
Yeah. Bob, you're lagging.
Stop downloading porn. I'm going to cover him on this one because I understand where he's coming from. To an extent, Marvel can do these God, I don't want to use the premium live event because that it's a mini series. Yes, it's a 6-episode mini series. Where Flash is a full-on television series geared towards a demographic that has not watched a movie or read a comic book. So it's a self-encapsulated thing. And since it is a self-encapsulated universe that was built with Arrow and built with other programs involved, that was something that they dominated. Marvel established these characters in movies and are using these television shows to further perpetuate storylines for their next movie phase.
I'll say
events are, and I'll call them what it is. They're television events. They're not maybe TV shows. If you want to get into the vernacular, they're short-lived, 6 to maybe 10 episodes. But what they're doing is they're giving us a divisive set of information to push new characters, to push a new set of stories. Yeah, exactly. I knew that was going to come. I knew that was coming. But I don't think, that Marvel, like, I'll agree with you, Smitty. They screwed the pooch on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was good because it was like the side TV series that had its own thing. And then it was like, oh, wait, Thor the Dark World. We're going to London to fix an issue in London. And they would show it in the TV show. Nick Fury showed up. Colby Smulders showed up. They had a lot of innuendo tied into the universe of the MCU. But then the MCU started going into hiatus because they had to start fixing other parts of the universe and fleshing things out for Thanos to come in. So they couldn't have, so Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had to go off on their own. And when they did, they screwed the pooch. And I 100% agree that show took a nosedive in the latter seasons. I watched it. It sucked. And it was not good. But if you separate Flash as a self-encapsulated show in the Arrowverse from the MCU, that's talking macrocosm, MCU, to the microcosm of the DCEU. And the only thing that I will say will save that the DCEU is they have 2 movies coming out. Black Adam and The Flash. If the Flashpoint, which we all know the name of the movie is called Flashpoint, if the movie can save that universe and rewrite, because they did it with Snyder. Zack Snyder saved. They had Flash save the movie there in a 5-hour plus movie. I think you can see the exact same thing happen in DC, but it will take time. It's taken them, they're behind the 8 ball. You have 12 years already of Marvel putting out content that's in their universe to establish characters going on to 2024. You're not going to get anything right now that's going to be that good. That's 100%.
And go ahead, Bob.
All right.
I'll
Agents
save
of
my
S.H.I.E.L.D.
trump
sucked
cards
for one reason and one reason only. Because Kevin Feige didn't realize what the fuck he had. This is before Disney bought Marvel.
Yep.
Feige wanted to have his movie universe off here in left field, and then the Joe Schmo who ran the TV side wanted over here, but they didn't have. But they did not have the wherewithal to truly intertwine the two. Now that Disney owns Marvel, Disney is learning from the mistake, and they're intertwining their mini series with their movies. DC is doing the same thing that Marvel did before Disney. You have your TVs over here on the CW. You have your movies over here that no one gives a shit about because they all fucking
and we've
suck.
said that previously. Yes, that was an issue with, and still is an issue with DC.
So once DC learns or cheats on the Marvel playbook or the Disney Marvel playbook,
they did. Here's why what we're talking about is exactly why DC is better at TV than movies. Because Dre has even said it tonight. If Flash wasn't in Arrowverse, if he didn't start in the Arrowverse, he wouldn't be as big as he is.
Exactly.
But we got to know him each character little by little in other shows. We got to learn about those characters, develop the relationships that the characters had with each other, and we got, just like in the Marvelverse, but in TV form. So that is why I think that DC is still relevant in TV.
Well, DC's always going to be relevant, but, But
I think they're better than Marvel on TV.
When you sit back and look at the whole universe, Marvel's is pretty much wrapped up under one in one box. DC's is still separate. The TV universe is fine. If they can incorporate one into the other, they would be neck and neck with Marvel.
Oh hell yeah!
But the problem DC had is DC hitched their wagon on Ben Affleck, who's old and sucks.
Henry Cavill.
Well, Cavill's not bad.
No, Cavill's good, but he's got other projects he's working on outside of DC.
But you know that's what it is. Marvel signed whoever they signed, whether they're older, younger, newer, older, whatever, to the contracts that look, you're gonna be here. You don't be wearing your tights, or you're gonna be carrying around your hammer for the better part of a decade. You good? Good, cool, sign.
And then once they left, it was like, hey, you're good.
And DC said, all right, Ben, sign for this movie. Cool. All right, can you do another one? Yeah, why not? Then it's like, no, I don't want to do anymore.
Well, no, okay, I'm gonna defend Batfleck.
I was gonna say,
Batfleck,
go ahead.
Batfleck got into drug issues and drinking, and he got into rehab. What like Cavill and Godot went through, that's where their universe fell apart, because Cavill was like, screw you guys, I'm going to The Witcher. And I'm doing The Witcher.
He did get in The Witcher.
And he did The Witcher. And then he did the second
fire.
And The Witcher's awesome.
Witcher's
Gal
fire.
Gadot was like, I'm Wonder Woman. First movie, dope. Second movie sucked. And she's like, well, I'm tied to other projects, so I'm going to go work on those.
Fast and Furious.
Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet. Netflix, she got another sequel with The Rock. I mean, she's done.
It's DC's problem is their casting. They didn't miscast, but they just cast the wrong actor.
And
Let me ask this question.
Lock in their actors. That's a better way of putting it. It's like Ezra Miller gets in, and we all know Ezra Miller is tied to the Harry Potter universe and the Fantastic Beasts. So if to me, in my mind, I'm like, well, Flash is tied to that Universal property, which could fall apart at any moment. And it did almost with Johnny Depp left. And then he's one of the main villains in that series. Flash had his time to shine in the Justice League. He had his moment on Flash.
Oh.
And then you're giving him Flashpoint, his own movie. And I'm like, you're putting a stellar cast of actors with them.
Yeah.
So you're getting a Michael freaking Keaton. We're getting a Keaton. And I'm like, Keaton was locked up in Marvel doing the Vulture. And now I'm putting the Batsuit back on. That right there.
Well, I'm fairly certain that there was a couple of Brinks trucks backed up to his mansion saying, hey, look, we're going to open up all three of these trucks for you. You just put the suit on for a couple of hours.
I don't think he's putting the suit on.
Well, you know what I mean.
He's going to be Batman. Yes, he's going to be Batman, but I think he's going to be the old Bruce Wayne that trains Batman Beyond.
No, I don't think that at all. The way they said Flashpoint is that he's going to come to a time where Batman's older and he's still donning the Batsuit, which would leave it to believe like when Kevin Conroy donned the Batsuit in
Batgirl.
The Crisis of Two Worlds.
Here, Joker.
Exactly, and he was paralyzed. Now, granted,
have a walker and a little hover.
He had the mecha suit.
He had the bat hover around
for him. And
get to the bat wheelchair,
which I will say is another time, because I completely forgot about that when they did the crossover for that. That's another time they linked the movies to the TV shows, because when they were destroying all the worlds, they were destroying the worlds of the movies too, which I didn't understand.
No, they only did the TV universe because it was Titans, Doom Patrol, and because Titans and Doom Patrol were the only two, and Black Lightning, they were the ones that showed up in that vignette when the worlds were being destroyed, and it was the TV shows They didn't
Yeah, you're
include
right, right.
Stargirl because she's not. I don't think the property is good enough to be on in the DCEU, but it could have been. It had potential. It just is not. But again, this is me looking at a property that's trying to compete with Marvel. You got Disney money and Marvel money against Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers isn't doing well enough to hold it down. That's just my 100% opinion, and it's backed up because look at how many Marvel movies have been successful. Officially, Spider-Man: No Way Home is decent to many people. I mean, it was great to me, but people looked at it as it's a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's grossed
It's a 9.9 on IMDb.
And it grossed more money than Star Wars, than Justice League, than the original Batman, because it beat out Batman: The Dark Knight.
That's Spider-Man, though.
But
all right, you're also talking about a different market. Star Wars was freaking what, 76? 77?
No.
People didn't go to the theater that way. You didn't
we're
have
talking
as
Force
many
Awakens.
screens as you do
he's
now.
talking about Force Awakens.
You didn't have global releases like you do today.
Force Awakens.
Let's compare apples to apples. And you know as much as I do what's behind me. Freaking Star Wars. So
I'm not comparing 76. I'm comparing Force Awakens and The Rise of Skywalker grossed the Force Awakens grossed.
Never mind. I'm not going down this fucking road.
Yeah. But listen.
You mentioned two other series that are great for DC. Titans is an awesome show.
Doom Patrol Titans are great. I love them, but they're TV shows.
And they are TV shows.
That's for no purpose to the movies.
Wait. Let me finish. Let's also include the other two Marvel TV shows that have for prime time that sucked. Runaways and The Gifted.
Right. But those were both pre-Disney.
Yeah, those are pre-Disney shows. We can't count them.
I made the comment that Marvel movies and TVs couldn't coexist because they're fucking.
So let me ask this question, okay?
And you can throw Hellstrom in there. Wait.
All right. So post Disney, Marvel has not put out a TV series, so you can't compare them.
Whoa, there, buddy.
Cloak and Dagger, 2 seasons.
Daredevil.
Runaways, 2 seasons. Punisher. Hellstrom. Iron Fist.
Defenders.
Luke Cage.
Iron Fist is good.
I didn't say good.
I liked it.
I'm just saying, if you're saying that there's no TV shows, I got TV shows that could back up that logic, bro. I'm with you. I'm with you that there's some shitty shows in there because Hellstrom was terrible.
Cloak and Dagger was just as good as Runaways.
And Hellstrom was just as bad as Runaways, and they were both on Hulu. So they didn't even get.
Let me ask this: if they got so much better with Disney, do you think DC could be repaired?
Exactly.
Yeah.
With who?
No one's sitting here saying DC's beyond repair.
Yeah, but wait. Who's gonna fix Warner Brothers? Warner Brothers is Warner Brothers. That is Warner Brothers.
How do you Warners? That's Disney
Brothers. Warner Brothers and
maybe
Disney.
They just need the better movies.
All right. Let me make a case now for DC side. The Batman's coming out.
I was gonna say that.
Everyone in America and around the world took a massive crap on Robert Pattinson.
He looks badass.
He looked. I said it from the beginning. Wait till the movie comes out, and when the movie's bad fucking ass, y'all gonna be like, "God damn, he was fucking awesome, man."
What? Why is the guy sparkling? Why is Batman doing? Dude, he looks legit.
Dude,
he looks. The Catwoman they got there is gonna be legit. Riddler's a fucking terrorist. I mean, like you have set up.
Dude, Colin Farrell's fat.
No shit.
Yeah, they got him big. They got him for Penguin. I mean, it looks like I will give it to you. If Matt Reeves sticks with Pattinson as a Batman, you can see good things come out of it. Flashpoint can fix a lot of it, and then Black Adam could bring in all your, because it's gonna have Red Tornado. It's gonna have all these C-list superheroes.
Well,
and you can
let's be serious. The Rock Rock will rebuild this whole thing.
The Rock is good.
The Rock rebuilds everything.
Can we all like not be mad at each other and love each other like brothers like we do, and admit that The Rock does salvage franchises,
dude,
that he comes to?
The Rock
came back to
the franchise. Dude,
I knew
the Rock is the human equivalent to Extreme Home Makeovers.
World Peace.
He is Ty Pennington. Warner Brothers, get on out here. I'm gonna jump in and be Black Adam. We're gonna rebuild the DC universe.
Exactly.
Hey,
so,
it's gonna happen.
If The Rock came back to WWE tomorrow, then Dre would start watching WWE.
Hell yes, I would be on that. I'd be getting the tattoo right there. I'd be like, put the eyebrow. I'd permanently get a tattooed eyebrow up like that, and be like, if you're some man. Yes, I would. I love it. Yes, Smitty, roll your eyes, bro. Roll your eyes. I love that, dude.
But what I said before is DC, up until casting The Rock as Black Adam, they hitched their wagon on the wrong people.
They did.
Robert Pattinson he's
good.
He's a decent actor. Yes, Twilight was tweenish. But
let me say the most stable thing that they did was Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller right now is your most stable actor, and he's actually one of their better ones, and will be an established Justice Leaguer for the Flash. But like Bob was saying, if you look at Robert Pattinson, he had that movie The Lighthouse that was freaking amazing. If you have not watched that, folks, it's a really good movie.
Bro,
he's done some solid work. And yeah, I did like. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the Twilights. I love Breaking Dawn and all that. I saw all those.
But he's a polarizing figure that you need to bring attention to your movie.
Hell yeah, Colin Farrell's a great villain. But
do you agree that Jason Momoa isn't just another stable actor like Ezra Miller?
No, I think Jason Momoa. I think he is. I feel he is, because he's established Aquaman in a new light for a lot of people, especially for me. I always made fun of Aquaman, and I know Smitty could agree with me. When we were growing up, Aquaman was always like that. I'm blonde hair. Yeah, I'm a blonde hair.
Yeah, I always liked Aquaman.
But quite honestly, you could just get rid of Momoa, just have the animated version of Maui right there, and it's the same thing. You can put Maui as Aquaman.
I need to get a Maui. Somebody get me a Maui toy box figure so I can put the spear of the trident on Atlantis. That is hilarious.
So it's gonna be Black Adam, Maui as Aquaman, Robert Pattinson sparkling,
kicking ass.
But seriously though, for all the crap that Twilight was, in the little fighting.
Oh, we said the magic word.
He wasn't that bad.
Wait, can we agree that Samoans save movies? Is that what we're trying to say?
Yeah.
Is Momoa Samoan?
No, because Kevin Hart can save a movie too. If they brought Kevin Hart in as the Penguin, he's short enough to be a Penguin.
I would see him more like, who's the one that did all the trinkets with the toys in Flash?
The toy maker.
Mark Hamill played him.
The toy maker.
Yeah, I could see Kevin Hart doing that.
But that can't happen because Kevin Hart has to be in Black Adam 2 to be with The Rock. And then also with that we can get Josh Gad in there as well, because Josh Gad and Kevin Hart are buddies. So
but he also does Harry Potter, and
we can get Olaf. We can get Olaf to be Mr. Freeze.
I mean, it'd be. I don't.
I love himself.
He's like, what
Poor
the
Smitty's over there, like, God damn it. He's like, how the hell am I friends with you guys?
This is the give him an inch, he takes the mile
I take 2
Like, I
miles.
just see you going like this. Like, where is he stretching
I
this
love.
kid, bro?
I mean,
But tell me that would not be money though.
Oh, it would be. I would
You-
agree. It would be money to see Kevin Hart being. But
All
see,
of a sudden
Kevin
you see Batman fighting someone. All of a sudden you hear In Summer, and then here comes Mr. Freeze, but it's Olaf.
into the
Hello,
unknown.
Batman. I like warm hugs.
I
Too
like
bad you
warm
can't
hugs.
give me one.
Actually, Olaf. No, you'd have to do a secret Disney thing in there. So, like when Mr. Freeze, like he's doing Freeze stuff, there's like a little Olaf sticker on the suit somewhere, or like he has like a little Olaf creep, like a doll that a penguin.
No.
it's never going to
No,
happen because
you can tie
you're
in the
never
movie
going
The
to get
Wedding
the
Ringer.
copyright, or you're never going to get the crossover rights.
That's
Dre.
true.
All right. Next thing, you can tie in Mr. Freeze
Now,
with the
now,
Wedding
now,
Ringer and put some peanut butter on his crotch with a little dog chasing him.
now, if you wanted to make that play, like mess with the Olaf kind of thing, if you put a Frosty sticker
I like
on
that.
the
You
suit
haven't
or
played Let It
somewhere,
Go.
See,
that-
Smitty, that's why I love you, bro. You took my idea and were able to make it work, so it would be on there. So if I was watching the movie, that's what I would see, and I'd die laughing.
yeah,
I
you
would-
could do
yeah.
that and probably get the rights to that for a small cameo like that, appearance thing. But
What if Roman was Lobo?
No, he can't act. He can't act.
You don't know that.
Samoans don't always save movies, hence Roman Reigns.
Shut up.
So
Here's the
wait,
Roman
no,
Reigns.
no. If Roman is Lobo, then why can't the Usos be Two-Face?
I can't. I'm done. I tap on that one. I can't. Then Nia
Okay.
Jax will be Poison Ivy.
Then you
Bane.
can recast
She can play
Penguin
Bane.
with Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman has to be Paul Heyman is the ventriloquist dummy. The one that's the gangster
Or King
Yeah.
Tut, either one.
or King Tut. You make him be a complete joke.
Oh
And that's
Lord.
doing a cool movie by
Oh,
taking wrestlers that can't
well,
act. Like Roman.
on that note, we're just gonna cut the night short.
I was gonna say the next thing we're gonna talk about is the last thing we're gonna talk about is what are some upcoming movies, TV series, comics, games. What are some upcoming things that you are looking forward to in
Scream.
2022? Scream.
Comes out Friday. I'm going Saturday. Cannot wait.
Have you guys been watching Boba Fett?
yeah,
Yes, Book of Fett's awesome. I haven't watched today's episode yet.
I haven't watched today's episode
I
yet.
did it. I did it before I got on.
Yeah, of course, because you're going straight to bed afterwards.
I'm 2 episodes behind, so no,
It's good.
I mean, I watched the first one. I haven't watched the other two, only because I bought the first 5 seasons of the Ninja Turtles on Voodoo, and that's what I've been watching.
All right,
So-
I got a lot of things on my plate that are coming out that I like on several different genres.
Let's hear it.
So, from a video game perspective, there's a couple games coming out. I play obviously Destiny, which several people have watched me stream on my personal YouTube channel. So, what's the matter? You want to come over here? So, I got Destiny.
She wants to
which
come
means-
see me.
Here, let me go get her. Give me a second.
I
I
got
got
to see me.
Okay, so Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I heard it's supposed to be a 3-hour movie. This man does not care. I will sit and watch a 3-hour Doctor Strange movie. I cannot wait for that to come out. Then I just got my PlayStation 4 up and running again, but I'm gonna wait for WWE 2K22 to come out.
I'm telling you, I've been waiting.
Dude, you got like the My Faction, and Oh, I can't wait to have some weird freaking factions.
Oh, we're gonna be streaming GM mode on here.
I'm
I know I
out
keep
about-
saying that, but when I actually have a GM mode that we can stream, we will be streaming GM mode on here.
Then what else movie wise? I can't really think beyond Scream and Doctor Strange right now.
Smitty, what's something you look forward
obviously, Fett. I mean, which is on Mandalorian at the end of the year.
to? Kenobi's supposed to come out too, ain't it?
Kenobi is
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight could be interesting.
That's gonna be yeah.
Um,
Poe Dameron, ain't it? I can't
don't
remember his
know.
real name. It's the dude that played Poe in Star Wars.
Oscar Isaacs.
Yeah.
So show wise, that's kind of where I am. Movie wise, honestly, I don't even, I don't know what the official release schedule is for anything. So I'm like,
I mean, the Batman should be out soon.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm anxious to see what they do, and what they do with it. Is this let's reset it again? Because I mean, and that's the other thing is Warner Brothers has had Superman, and they had reset it and were starting to run it, and then you had Snyder basically reset it again.
Well, I mean,
with
yeah,
Man of Steel.
That's the problem. Marvel, for all their faults, when like the Hulk didn't really work and stuff like that, they didn't just can the whole friggin' shit and start over. They just said, "All right, we're gonna start with Iron Man and move forward."
Oh, we'll just do another Hulk movie and try to reset it. And the same thing with Spider-Man. And I mean, you've had 3 Hulks, you've had 3 Spider-Mans, and Batman's the same way. I mean, because but each of those, I mean, how do I want to say? Yeah, because even though Warner Brothers had the rights, they haven't had a plan on how to do it, and they've tried to work it. So you had the 3 with Bale, which I thought were excellent.
Yeah,
but it was also it was known to be a limited, self-contained run.
Right. It wasn't truly.
It wasn't part of the
movie.
multiverse in that aspect.
But
it was the Batman verse universe.
I mean, Spider-Man, you can blame on Sony. That's not,
and I know that. I mean, but it's.
But Sony, in the same instance that Warner Brothers is screwing up with their stuff, Sony realized, hey, look, let's just get into bed with Marvel for Spider-Man, and now look, you took that Spider-Man, turned into a trilogy. You bumped it out to 2 Venom movies, and now Morbius.
Yeah, but Venom is still not.
Morbius looks good
directly connected like that.
No, but what I'm saying is Sony's taking their half of Spider-Man and they're running with it, going another direction. I think at some point you're going to see they have to do it. I mean, that they're going to have to do something with Andrew Garfield. They're going to continue doing stuff with Tom Holland.
they got to bring in the multiverse.
Well, they've already. I know they've talked about it. So, I know that. I'm trying to think. I brought in. I mean, if Smitty's talking, I don't want to interrupt.
No,
so,
I'm all right.
All right, so I got Destiny, the Witch Queen expansion coming out. That's like in February 22nd. Pokemon Legends Arceus for the Switch, which is like their first attempt at like an open world RPG with Pokemon, comes out on the end of January. Which I look forward to that. That game looks freaking dope as hell, especially if you're a fan of Pokemon like I am. I would like to say I'm looking forward to 2K22 WWE, but I don't know. I want to wait till that game releases in 6 months. of the bugs getting out of it till they fixed it, all the stuff.
I told him we're all going to be doing GM mode on that.
Oh yeah, I want to get GM mode. Like that's the only reason I really want the game. I could care less about everything else. I do know that the Batman is one of the movies. Doctor Strange is one of the movies I'd like to see.
Dude, Uncharted.
Uncharted's another one that's on the list because I mean I've loved the video games and I think I love Mark Wahlberg and I like Tom Holland, so I think that they're going to be good as Sully and Drake. So
What's funny is people like talk shit about Tom Holland being Nathan Drake.
He looked fucking badass.
But seeing him like in wardrobe and like doing the stuff, I'm like, no, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Tom Holland.
Yeah, I'm actually cool with it. Tiny Ninja, you play Destiny? Oh, dude, you're gonna have to definitely comment on my Instagram and let me know your PSN handle, or if you're on Xbox, because we have crossplay, so we can play with each other. Because that game is dope. I'm waiting for the Witch Queen. Toy wise, there's not a whole lot this year. I'm looking forward to that new Marvel Legends Doctor Strange wave that's coming out. Because I do want the America Chavez and the Sleepwalker figure. But dude, we definitely gotta talk then, so you can join up with us. Book of Fett's good. I mean, shit, I'm trying to think. I did find out recently for JC, he'd be happy to hear this, that the Super 7 figures, the New Japan Pro Wrestling, Jay White is the first figure they announced for Wave 3. And he should be, he's actually going to be up for pre-order April of this year. It was supposed to be last year, but due to all the COVID restrictions and everything, they said that this year they're releasing the 3 figures. So yeah, that's going to be, I'm looking forward to that because The Rock plays Crypto.
If you guys can't see, I'm venturing a little bit further out than Funko now because my homeboy is right here. They screwed me over and got me into figure collecting now. So I've been like searching. I've been searching whatnot for all their action figure collection.
Dude, no one told me there was going to be a Legally Blonde 3.
I know.
Oh
I
no,
seen
my
that.
wife.
I was like, what?
Top Gun Maverick's coming out this year.
Yep, the wife.
Let me see what that Bob hasn't mentioned yet that I'm surprised he hasn't mentioned yet.
John Wick Chapter 4.
I'm excited to see Lightyear. I want to see what they do with that. The new Buzz Lightyear.
All right.
Lightyear, that's gonna be dope.
That movie was a polarizing thing in the Disney community. When they announced that movie, I couldn't tell you how many people got so butthurt about it.
They were
pissed.
pissed.
It's animated, but it's not animated.
No. Tim Allen is my
Buzz Lightyear.
First of all, Buzz Lightyear was a toy,
a fictional
based upon
character,
a TV show, based upon a real person, whatever. Lightyear's the real guy. Chris Evans is going to space again. I'm happy for it.
Be an American hero.
I mean, really, and he's one of my favorite characters because I love Buzz Lightyear. So I'm
excited to see that. I'm excited for WWE
Jurassic
2K22.
World Dominion.
Ooh, Jurassic World. Yeah, that's right.
I'm excited for 2K22 like you guys. The Rock is also on Fortnite. Yes, Stephanie.
So is Spider-Man.
I'm excited for AEW's first wrestling game. I'm going to be getting that in February and when they outdo WWE because the gameplay looks phenomenal.
They haven't put up a pre-order date for it though.
February 26th. That's what they were saying. But I'm also excited for. I know you guys know I like to watch Critical Role. They have a cartoon coming out called Vox Mechana, which is their first campaign. Yeah. And it's an actual cartoon voiced by the people. So I'm excited for that. That's good. That looks hilarious. I can't wait to review that on here. What else?
Flash is coming back for the rest of its season. Lois and
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint. There's a lot of good stuff, but it's spread out, which I think this year makes me happy that it's spread out across the year.
Dude, there's so many good movies. I'm flipping through. There's some really great movies coming out.
They got, like me and Smitty were saying earlier.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Puss in Boots.
That is the ectoplasmic deflated chunder by Red Guardian that went up today. He had some problems with the sites on the launch, so I missed out on it.
He's gonna send you one anyway.
But it was, No, he had. It was anyway. What he had 7 of them and he sold out.
Not cool, man.
But
Mission Impossible 7.
That's right.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Mission Impossible 25.
Fast and Furious 93. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Some movies they need
Halloween
to kill
Ends.
That's another one.
I can't wait to see that.
It. I love Halloween, but they need to kill this series.
Hocus Pocus 2.
I can't wait for that one. They were filming recently, and there was some pictures of behind the scenes, and the bigger girl wasn't in the movie. So I was kind of sad about that one.
As you guys have seen me playing in and out, I have
Avatar 2 is supposed to come out this year.
Evil Ghosty figure.
Aquaman 2. I forgot about that. Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, did you guys see this?
What?
On Ringside Collectibles, there's going to be a Darby Allin coffin with it's going to have 2 different head sculpts, coffin skateboard that he had, and the body bag.
That'd be cool.
Hey, Scream does not need to end. It just needs to evolve.
That's what the figure will look like in the box, but it doesn't come with the body of the figure. It just comes with the head sculpts. But that's what you can do with it. That's pretty dope. I didn't know they put that up there.
I kind of agree with you, Steph. Kind of. The original cat. If they're gonna keep doing Scream, at least remake it. Don't
Super Mario Brothers.
I need to see that.
Mario Brothers.
I didn't even see that. When is that coming out?
December 21st.
Who's playing?
Chris Pratt is Mario. Charlie Day is Luigi. And it's animated. It's not live action.
Oh, I was like.
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Jack Black is Bowser. And Fred Armisen is Cranky Kong.
That sounds like one of my recastings. Holy shit. Which I have another one coming for you guys.
Let's see here. Yeah, so there's an incredible list of movies that I went. This one that kind of intrigues me. That no one will mention because I didn't even know it was coming out until I just saw it. It is. Let's see where it. Scroll back up now. All the way to the freaking beginning.
I am excited, like Smitty was saying earlier. I'm excited for Kenobi to come out. I'm excited for the rest of Boba Fett. I'm excited for Mandalorian that's coming back. It's the Star Wars shows are killing it, and I love them. Each and every one have brought something new to it, and I can't wait for the next one.
All right.
How'd you guys feel about the twins?
The twins?
How'd you guys? Yeah. I know Bob hasn't seen it yet.
The twins. I haven't seen it yet.
I know you haven't seen it yet, but I'm just asking what you guys think about the twins.
I haven't seen it yet, so.
I thought you'd seen the second one.
The second episode? Oh, with the Gamorrean guards?
The twins.
The Gamorrean guards.
No.
That's the first episode.
Go back and rewatch it, Dre.
Yeah, that's the first episode.
Then I need to rewatch it because I must have missed something.
The Huts.
Oh, the Huts. I was like, that was just weird. I liked it, but I like that he also came out and spoke Huttese. Like he actually speaks the language.
Yeah.
So
I like them doing a now and flashback. I like the flashbacks that they're doing with this.
I agree. I agree. There's, like I said, there's definitely this year has produced a fair amount of things I'm interested in to see coming out. Morbius actually at the end of the month.
I want to see that so bad.
I tickets have, I've been waiting for what was it, Regal, to get it on the app so I could use some of my points. Because Lana was like, "Oh, I want to go see it." Because when we saw Spider-Man, she saw the trailer and she's like, "Oh, let's go see this." And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." And now it's like not up on the app.
I kind of want to see if he does better than he does Morbius than he did as Joker.
Oh, I think he's gonna do better at this because it's in the wheelhouse of more of a darker character than the Joker was. Joker was just sinister, where Morbius is just dark because he's got shit going on in his life that made him have to turn to what they're doing. I'm wondering how Tyrese is gonna do in this because Tyrese, I love Tyrese, and I'm not used to seeing him outside of Baby Boy or Fast and Furious. So it's like the franchise and Baby Boy are the only two things I've seen him in. So I'm gonna be interested to see
how
what he's
they
gonna
hide that big ass forehead of his.
They can't. They haven't. He was on a boat. He's like, Dr. Morbius, I seen you that you were on a boat and it was there.
Is his character like Dr. Forehead?
Was he in other movies? Hold on.
Baby Boy.
There you go.
Four
there
brothers.
You go. Cast him as Egghead.
Four brothers.
He was in Christmas Chronicles too?
I guess. I don't know. I never saw it.
I think he was, yeah.
He was in Four Brothers. Transformers.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot he was in Transformers.
Legion.
I didn't see that one.
Annapolis.
Really?
Yeah, he was in Annapolis.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Yeah, he was the
He's been in quite a bit of movies.
he was one of the officers that opposed James Franco, I think it was.
Yep.
It was James Franco, right?
It was.
All right.
And Legion
was Franco.
The crazy one.
There you go. There's your casting, Robert.
Hell yeah. Forehead. Firehead.
All right. That will do it for tonight, guys. Do you guys have anything coming up?
I will be once again embarrassing myself on Kamikaze Karaoke on Saturday night. It is 60s and 70s week on the wheel, so that's a good 20, 30 years before my time.
What do you want? What do you need? What do you need?
Well, each contestant gives 2 songs for the wheel, and then you choose a fun song. I haven't figured out my fun song yet, but I sent in 2 songs that I wouldn't mind, having to pull off if I had to.
You gonna rickroll them?
What?
You gotta rickroll
That's
them?
80s.
No, that's the 80s.
What are we doing?
60s and 70s.
Oh.
So again, that's like, a good while before I was
got
born.
one for you.
But
you're gonna do a fun one. Listen, you're gonna do a fun one. You do Donna Summer. Looking for some hot
the fun
I was
song is
thinking
anything.
Staying Alive.
No, see, thankfully it's the 70s. So if I really wanted
Night
to,
Fever.
I could pull out a song from
any
my
of the Bee
favorite
Gees stuff from that era.
No, I could pull out a song from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I could bust out
that.
I could bust out Sweet Transvestite. I could bust out a song from Grease.
Dude, that'd be
awesome.
But
That's like a Halloween ritual. Like as soon as October hits, I have to watch Rocky Horror Picture
Fuck
Show.
October. I'll put that thing on tomorrow. There ain't no waiting.
I have certain movies for certain times.
Halloween's every day in Bob's house. What you talking about?
Pretty much.
Top Gun than never.
But no, it should be fun. We'll see how things go, but
I will say I forgot one. My
Duran
wife.
Duran's 80s.
I will say I forgot one thing that we're looking forward to that I'm not looking forward to, but my wife is. I'm gonna hear about it for the next 3-4 months. Is Top Gun.
hell yeah,
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick.
Can't wait.
I'm
So
gonna
if it
hear about
comes
it.
out, I mean, it's already what, a year overdue?
Yeah.
A year and a
Oh,
half.
And I heard, and I've
most
heard
movies are
every
about a
single,
year overdue.
every time she looks at her calendar, it was like it was supposed to come out here. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't help that.
Now it's the pandemic.
I know. I was like, what do you want me to do? Go kick Hollywood's ass?
Yes,
Yes, that's what she wants me to do.
exactly. Come on, man. You know what it's like?
Because it's time to buzz the tower.
Exactly. Take my breath away.
But cool note though, I heard that for Tom Cruise to like look normal in the fighter jet, they put a couple of books from Harry Potter in the seat so he can sit on it and be taller.
I would have put Dune. Get him that nice Dune. War Piece. Put those two books and get him to sit.
You've seen what Goblet of Fire, or I mean, some of those are 700-page books.
Oh yeah.
Harry.
I will say I forgot about that. They got the new
Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beast coming out too.
Yep.
That was
Secrets of
good.
Dumbledore.
With a new not Voldemort, but a new
Bad guy, yeah.
new villain, because we got Mads Mikkelsen, and he is amazing as an actor. And it's only reason is because Johnny Depp got pulled is because of the whole issue with his wife.
That was his wife's fault.
It was his ex-wife's fault, but they were like, we're separating ourselves from him, and they did it quick because it's seamless. Like, they already made it look like Mads Mikkelsen's been in this movie since the very first thought of it. So I know that we have, as far as I know,
I think they were bullshit for that, honestly.
I think it is, but you know what? They're not looking for controversy, and it's Harry
I
Potter.
understand that.
You got to realize Rowling is trying to stay away from anything that has any issues to sex or anything because of all the issues she's had with talking about with her transphobia and everything that they said she had. So
and one more that I'm excited for is the House of Dragons coming out. So I can't wait for that.
All right. Cobra Kai season 5 by the end of the year, baby. By the end of the year. If you go on the trend from the last couple of seasons, it'll be Christmas
December.
time again.
Yeah, like December, Christmas.
I don't care. You want to know why? Because once all the little teaser stuff comes out and all of the YouTube channels start talking about it more, I'm really excited for it. And you know what else I'm glad about? Thank you, Zobi, for letting me buy my Martin Cove autograph, my Thomas Ian Griffith autograph, and my Sean Kanan autograph, because that was a wise decision on my part.
Oh, I'm not even going to say that. That's for anybody that has not watched Cobra Kai season 4. Everything he just dropped was like huge, like spoiler towards the end of the season.
Oh,
it's so good.
Oh, and Dark Parlor for the nice 11x17 Ralph Macchio. Thank you. But we gotta roll it back though, because I need William Zabka now.
You need a Zabka.
I do. I bought a Norman Reedus, so I might as well just get a Zabka too. Why not? It's just money.
True.
It's just money.
If I die tomorrow, I ain't gonna have money, so why not?
That's true. I mean, well, I say that, but you know what? I cut back on a lot this year. Part of my resolution to myself, and y'all know that, because we're doing the big trip with the girls for Christmas this year. So I'm trying to be mindful of the money and, getting rid of stuff I don't need, keeping stuff that I really, really want, displaying what I got. So, but I will state this. we actually have Monday of next week. We will have at 7 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern time. We will have Century the Mad Collector coming on to discuss on our new Toy Chats YouTube show. It's me, King Bob, and Smitty. We get together and we kind of just shoot the shit with the guys. I think Big Dub set a great precedent for it. We talked about B Dub Fit. We talked about family. We talked about fandoms. We had a lot of fun.
How do you spell that?
Century the Mad Collector.
Yeah.
SENTRI_TMC.
I need to talk to you after this about the following Monday.
All right. I know that I've messaged Josh Pence and we're just looking for schedule opportunities with him because he's a family man and he said to me that he would like to come on. I already reached out to OG Geek, Seth, and a few other guys to come on. I'm going to talk to Jared Riley because he's also a big gamer, and I'd like to kind of get a different perspective on like video gaming in here because he has a Twitch channel that he does, and he does collect Star Wars, and I think he does Hot Toys as well. So it'd be kind of interesting to see what he talks about. And I follow him on Facebook, and he has some interesting stuff. So that's what we'll be doing on Monday, and then obviously we have our next episode of our Kliq Talks on Wednesday next week.
Trey, I challenge you.
All right, I accept.
I challenge you to a recasting.
Nice.
I've done it.
Nice.
I've done a recasting with King Bob.
All right.
Smitty's next. I want a recasting with you.
Okay.
Because I think you can argue.
You think I can?
Not that I think
Okay,
you
sorry.
can. I know you can argue, and me and you never see eye to eye on anything, so this will be interesting. Me and Smitty see eye to eye on quite a bit, so.
But so do me and Bob. That's why we get along so well. But me and Smitty get along like we're all brothers. That's why it works. I picked the movie.
Here's the thing. I challenge you to a recasting, but these two get to pick the movie.
I'm all right with that. Go ahead, pick the movie. I don't care. I've seen a lot.
I have.
I know you have. I'm with it.
You've seen a lot. You've seen a lot.
I've seen. I'm 43 years old. 44 this year. I own over 2,000 or 3,000 Blu-rays and DVDs. I've seen thousands of movies. Trust me. I think of myself as a cinephile.
All right. I'll throw a movie out there for you guys. It's the 80s cult.
You have to agree.
Yeah, you both have to agree on this.
All right. I'll throw out my suggestion, and then somebody can throw his, and we'll discuss it. I'm going to throw out an 80s cult classic.
You like the 80s.
It is.
The 80s were the greatest.
It's a little movie that could called Rad.
I think I've seen it.
Mister, you seen all these movies?
I've seen it. It sounds like I have. I have to. To me, dude, I'm also old and I've been hitting the head a lot.
1986.
Let's see.
R-E-D or R-A-D?
Rad.
R-A-D.
Rad. Okay,
R-A-D.
I'm just making sure because
I don't know who the hell any of these people are.
You know who freaking Lori Loughlin is? She's in that movie.
I can't cast a movie that I don't know any of the. Lori Loughlin is the one I know.
Watch the movie.
Lori Loughlin.
Yeah, we can't go that obscure for a casting, dude.
Come on. The people gotta know what we're talking about.
Yeah, the people gotta know.
Right, fine.
Lori Loughlin. That's a good one for me and him to argue, but.
All right, fine. A little too obscure for you guys. Fine. All right, Smitty.
Well, I like obscure. I'm just saying that for a recasting.
What you got, Smitty?
Go sci-fi. Because I know Smitty's got sci-fi on the brain, and he's good at picking old school sci-fi shit. I'd love to do a recasting for a sci-fi.
Well, we both have to agree on it, so.
That's true. You both have to agree.
Hmm. Trying to think of a good one to. So, how about this one? Since we were talking about the sequel, what about Top Gun?
Hell yes. Hell yes. I'll do Top Gun. I love the damn movie.
All right. Before I agreed to this, we just spent about a half an hour arguing about this. Why don't you guys?
Oh, he left.
Why don't you guys recast the Justice League? But my stipulation is you cannot use any actors from the MCU.
So recast the Justice League. You can't use any actors from the MCU. Now, any actors that have been in
Name?
I mean, if we're saying like you could, that's like
Everybody's
saying
been in.
everyone. That's like saying Idris Elba. He's been in the MCU in several movies.
True.
All right. You cannot use the core.
But he's
Avengers.
also been in DC, so
all right. You cannot use the core Avengers.
Okay.
That's fine.
So no Robert Downey, no
Chris Evans, Hemsworth,
no Tom Holland,
Jenner,
no
Jeremy Renner. Okay, all right, I'm with that. That's an easy
Justice
one to do.
League. No core actors from the Avengers.
I'd be all right with that.
I like that. I like that.
Okay.
That way you both can argue because of the DC argument that we had, but you can each state your claim for my movie would be like a renaissance for the DC movie verse.
JC, can we both agree to one other stipulation to this?
What's that?
Ezra Miller has to stay as the Flash.
Yeah.
I don't see any. Grant Gustin could do it, but I don't see anybody else being the Flash. If you guys will agree to that stipulation, because I don't think they can cast anybody else to be in.
So let me get this straight. We're doing.
Why couldn't you?
But
I mean, yeah, we can recast the Flash. We'll recast.
Why?
Okay.
But why can't the Flash be like Usain Bolt?
You know, I mean,
I'm just saying.
All right, so let me.
So Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, Aquaman.
So yeah, we're doing the core. We're doing Superman.
Do we do Cyborg?
Yes,
We should do Cyborg.
He's one of the mainstays.
Cyborg has to be Jeremy Renner, though.
You said no Marvel.
Just kidding. The same difference. Hawkeye, Cyborg, they're both just there to look at.
Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, Aquaman,
Lois Lane.
Batman. Oh, we're
Yeah,
doing
Lois Lane. Alfred. And Lex Luthor.
But I'm going to throw you guys a curveball.
Green Lantern.
We have to recast Steppenwolf and Darkseid.
Are we doing the movie or are we doing just the Justice League? Because like
the movie.
I was gonna throw Green Lantern in, and I was gonna throw,
no. We're doing the movie. We're doing the movie.
Arrow. Okay.
So
I just say those ones: Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, Aquaman, Batman, Cyborg.
Because look, I already got a good list going. You got to add.
I can't see your list.
All right, I said Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Cyborg, Lois Lane, Alfred Pennyworth, Lex Luthor, and you have to cast Steppenwolf and Darkseid.
Okay.
All right, one more stipulation. Smitty and I can each pick a character for y'all to also recast
Jesus.
as well.
Have to pick a what?
They're picking. He wants to pick a character that we have to recast.
Yeah.
From the movie.
No. This is a curveball.
Oh,
So
curveball.
I'm just gonna throw.
Good Lord, how many people we recasted?
One more each.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 11. That's fine.
Yeah. All right. Green
11
Arrow.
people. Green Arrow. Okay, I can be with that.
And then Smitty can pick one.
So wait, Green Arrow can't be obviously
Stephen Amell.
Yeah, we can't do Stephen Amell or his brother Robbie Amell.
Right.
I didn't say that. My only stipulation
Well,
was
Robbie
no
Amell was never
Marvel
in
people.
the.
Yes, he was. He was Firestorm, wore the Firestorm Matrix and
That's
Flash.
right. That's
Come
right.
on, man. Come on, man. Step
Well,
it up.
I would say he wasn't in MCU.
Yeah. I mean, technically, that's the only real caveat is it can't be one of the original Marvel characters.
All right,
or
Smitty, you gotta give us a hero or a villain to recast in there. There's several good ones.
I have a feeling I know who he's going to say, but I don't want to.
Condiment King.
I don't want to lead him into that.
Amanda Waller. I would have casted her.
Ooh, who do I?
I was going to say I think Robin.
I was actually thinking. I'm actually thinking. No, that's not. Wait, let me check something real quick.
I want to do this recasting on Wednesday.
Okay, next Wednesday?
Our Kliq Talk. Yeah, the fans need to see this shit live.
Sounds
I have
good.
it in color, baby. Because I'll
good.
deck it out. I'll wear a DC shirt. I'll change up this, except for my clock. You know I love my clock. I'll put some DC fanfare up here.
See this guy right here? I like that clock.
I do. I love that's why I said this clock stays.
That clock's right there. That's beautiful.
Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin.
Razor Crest.
That is cute.
We're also going to next week, so catch up. We're going to review Book of Boba.
That's good. That's 3 episodes in.
Yeah.
4 actually. It'll be that day. So before.
I don't expect you to watch it before we get
I
there.
didn't think so. All right. Let me see.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna put a PowerPoint presentation together for this shit.
I want you to cast the third guy from the left in the Batman in the Batman and Robin.
I want
movie.
you to get that guy that was the court supreme justice in Bruce Wayne's Gotham City scene from Justice League, minute 61.
I want you
Scene
to
5.
I want you to cast Bruce's parents.
Thomas Wayne.
I could totally recast.
I mean, they were Walking Dead.
I know they were the Walking Dead.
Andrew Lincoln and
All right. I'll change it. I was trying to come up with a good villain, but we'll go Martian Manhunter.
Hey.
See, that's not who I thought you were going to say.
I thought he was going to go with General Zod.
I was going to say Joker, but
I would have said Riddler, but Green Arrow just kind of popped in my head.
Yeah, Green Arrow's good. I like that. And
Yeah,
Martian Manhunter was in Justice League, so it works. And Green Arrow was supposed to be in Justice League.
Yeah.
And so was Green Lantern. All right, so those are my 12. I got this. Just we cannot use. I'm going to use some relative nobodies. I might even do some gender bending.
Possibly.
Well,
The Flash is a woman.
I was going to say you're going to make Wonder Woman a man.
I'm the Amazonian Brock Lesnar.
Oh
I
god.
was thinking like RuPaul.
That's drag. I'm gonna recast gender. I'm gonna go completely Brock Lesnar, or I'd go for like, you go like The Rock. I'm gonna cast The Rock as Wonder Woman. Get a lasso. The lasso
All right.
of truth compels you.
So just so we're aware, next Wednesday, me versus Dre in a recasting. No Marvel main characters. What were the other stipulations?
They picked one each.
That was
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay, no Marvel characters, and y'all picked one each.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Okay.
Zack Snyder's Justice League, folks. So be prepared to see some very heated fur fly, because
And-
I'm going to go
about
in for the
6
truth.
And here's the
we
thing:
depend
it's
on
like,
about 6 actors from the Disney Channel.
but the thing is, it's going to be cool because one reason I like discussing stuff with Dre is he's like me in the mindset of we don't pick the top guy. We go for who would fit the part the best. You know, it's not always going to be the Ben Afflecks or the George Clooney's or
Shouldn't be.
whoever is at that top point. It could be like
It could be
somebody
Robert
that we've
Pattinson.
seen in a really good movie, but he's not really known. So that's why I'm excited for this one.
I'm excited too because we don't agree, and I like the fact that we don't agree. Like me and Bob get along the best. We agree on a lot of stuff, and Smitty and I are very much like headstrong. Where we get into our zone, and I'm like, I like this, and he likes that, and then we both have to agree.
Smitty would never get like that.
I know, not today.
Not at all.
What,
No,
Roman?
no,
What?
you don't poop on the Disney on the DC TV shows and live to tell the tale.
I know you get cut, man. He was about ready to cut somebody. The jersey came
He
out
was.
there like, what? Like, Genki right
Why
there.
the fuck you bringing Star Wars in here?
He had the jersey and the Philly
That
right
was
there
from
ready
the
to come back.
70s.
He's like, what? What you say? But now I'm excited. I got a fair amount of
That Baby Yoda too, right there. See, Mandalorian.
I got a baby Yoda. A literal baby Yoda.
Oh, yeah, it's the Lego one.
No, it's not the Lego one. This
What?
is the one from the Razor Crest I showed you on Monday.
Oh, okay.
And Kyle let me know that he's still having some issues with timing right now, so we will bring back D&D as soon as possible. I did see that there's another Funko YouTuber starting D&D, and I was like, I wonder where they got that idea.
Yeah, Cope is doing it.
I heard something on Gem Mint Collectibles I said on Monday, and it was funny because I think all four of us at that time had agreed, which was Dub, Smitty, me, and Bob, which was Gem Mint Collectibles that said, much like a video game, when you see enemies, you are heading in the right direction. And that's when you start seeing negative comments or people start copying you. That's where you know you're doing well, is because imitation is the highest form of flattery. So if somebody wants to go out there and copy us, that's okay. We inspire, awesome.
Well, then
it's not going to be us.
On Sunday nights, we're gonna do the Kliq karaoke.
No.
That was quick.
Just kidding.
Oh.
No.
I was like, who are you talking about?
I'll do karaoke all day. I don't give a shit. Karaoke's fun.
All right. So we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for jumping in and talking to us. Thank you, Smitty, King,
Bye, Dre.
and Dre.
Hey, no, wait. I didn't give the Geek Baby. The Geek Baby has to come say hello.
The baby.
Say hi.
She's
You
like,
wave to
yeah.
everybody. There you go. Mwah. Can I get a kiss? Mwah. Thank you.
She's like, blowing me a kiss.
Yeah, she goes there. She loves my peoples. You love everybody here. Oh, you look what Bob has right there. Is that a chicken? Oh, you want it? I was just like, I want that. The Geek Baby had to show up. Ooh, look at Cheshire Cat. Mommy has that. Meow. You have your meow meow. The All Might Hello Kitty. Thanos. Smitty, look at everybody. Look at you are so. Look at how awesome you are.
It's a ghost.
Look at that ghost. That's cute, isn't it? Mama has one.
All right. We are going to get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and talking with us. Liz was in here, Steph, Nadia, all y'all jumping on here on a Wednesday night. I appreciate you. Vicious, what's up, man? We're about to head out.
Yeah, he said on Monday, he's like, I'm sorry, I never know when you're on. Bill, I'm going to text you. I got to get your number to text you so I can let you know when we're actually on.
We had a lot of good discussion tonight, so if you guys missed something, go back and check it out. It's going to be on our channel for a while. D&D will be coming back soon. I can't tell you when, but it will be soon. And check out these guys on Monday, as they will be on this channel doing a toy talk. So check it out.
Yeah, we have toy chats on Monday, folks, with Century the Mad Collector.
So, as always, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Later, guys.
Hey, guys.